season?
They've been going pretty good. Defense is pretty solid, and offense is, hitting on every point that they need to hit on. So, we've been hitting on every point that we have had.
So what's this bye week been like? Kind of having a week off after, a pretty good regular season.
We can't take no weeks off. You got to get ready. You got to still make sure you're hitting on every point and, have pretty solid offense and defense.
For you, obviously, you're one of those guys. You're always out there in those piles, pushing guys back and stuff. What's it been like for you? What's worked for you, being such a good defensive player this year on that line?
The thing that's worked most is the coaching points that Coach Mansfield gives me is, staying low and shooting my hands and all that stuff. So, it's really helped a lot.
This is the team that has a lot of guys that, get a lot of stats and stuff, but you also have those guys that play their roles. You're always out there playing that role on the defense. How important is it to have that good mix of guys that just know their job and they do it well?
Well, whenever you know your job, you have those players that make the big plays. So,
Yep.
It allows them to, make them.
For you to be a part of a playoff team, how good does it feel to be back in the postseason after last year?
It feels so great, especially to be undefeated going into it as well. It feels amazing. Gives us a little bit of motivation.
This defense, you guys have played pretty good. You've held a lot of teams down, second half especially. You guys feel good about the way this defense is playing?
Yeah, definitely. At the end of the last season, we started hitting on it, but it wasn't. It was too late at that point. But now that we came out with a better mentality about it.
What's got to be the difference is for you guys to have success in the playoffs? What do you guys got to do as a defense to,
effort,
make this run?
A lot of effort is what's really gonna take us all the way.
Is it tough, typically in the playoffs, you guys are used to knowing your opponent and because you're playing someone from the district or whatever, but this time you don't know who that opponent is. You haven't seen that opponent. Is it tough preparing for a team that you really don't know?
As long as we watch film and all that stuff, it shouldn't be that big of a deal to, prepare for them.
Yeah.
But, it's always about the effort that everyone gives.
How much confidence do you guys have? Especially you guys have beaten two good Alabama teams. And, do you guys feel good confidence-wise going into the postseason?
We got a lot of confidence going into it. I know I'm pretty confident about it.
Being a senior for you, how have you kind of tried to approach just being a senior and trying to be a leader on, up front?
It's trying to light a fire under everyone and getting them going about putting in more effort to get to the ball and stuff like that.
For you guys, just getting ready for that to play that playoff game, not only the playoffs, but you're at home next week. How nice is that to?
It's amazing because we don't have to go travel and be groggy and all that stuff all on the trip.
For you guys as a. Do you feel like you've gotten better as you've gone through the year?
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's because, taking coaching tips and all that stuff, it really helps you out a lot.
As far as just getting ready for that first game, is it easy to stay focused on that first game and not worry about that possibility of Niceville looming in the...
Niceville is pretty good, but, I have a feeling that we're pretty good too. So we're both good teams. So I feel like it'll be a good match up if we play.
For you being a senior, how much extra motivation is there for this playoff run? Because this is it for you guys.
We want state is what we want.
Well, I appreciate.